G'day guys, VW Chris here. Just in the middle of working on this Mark 6 GTI I just picked up, and I wanted to do a video specifically on cleaning a steering wheel. I included it in my Mark 7 video, but it was kind of mixed in the middle, so I just want to do a specific steering wheel clean video because I get asked this question so many times on how to do it. It's fairly simple and easy, a little bit messy, a little bit gross. I'm going to run you through everything you might need and how to get your steering wheel looking like brand new, no matter how old it is. So as you can see here, this is my 2011 Golf GTI, and I just picked it up. It was pretty bit of a rough shape, just given the interior full clean, but the steering wheel always looks that shiny, kind of flat, dull look. If you look here, you can almost see your reflection in the steering wheel. That is just hand oils and grossness that's actually built in. The leather from brand new in the factory is quite a flat, matte leather. It does not look shiny. It basically has no reflection to it. So this indicates the steering wheel is really, really dirty. And after 90,000 miles, that's certainly the case. So what we're going to do first is get our supplies. We'll get cracking onto this steering wheel. Now, a quick disclaimer, I'm not a professional detailer by any means. I don't have any accreditations or anything like that, but I love cars and I've been working with them for a lot of years. This is a tip shown to me by a very good friend of mine, Dean. Thank you, Dino. He showed me this trick many years ago, and he's a detailer for Porsche, Rolls-Royce, a bunch of really high-end stuff. So Dean really helped out with this trick. I've done it on almost all of my cars, and it's all about just taking your time. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, first product you're going to need is a Mr. Clean or any kind of magic eraser. You can find these at your grocery stores. This is what's going to clean most of the crap off the steering wheel. Looks like this, a little block or cube is all you need. Second thing is water, a cup, a bucket, something that you can wet the magic eraser, throw it in, and basically dunk it and squeeze out the water. This is going to get really dirty, so don't pick your mum's favorite dish. Pick something that you don't mind getting some dirt into. The next product is an interior detailer of some description, and the key part here is with UV protection. So we've got a Chemical Guys Inner Clean, has UV protection, and we also have Griot's Garage Interior Detailer, which also has UV protection. This is going to seal the steering wheel after you do the job and protect it from any harmful UV rays as the sun beats down onto that steering wheel. You're also going to want some rags to clean off the water, and maybe something on your lap or on the floor, because it does get a bit watery and a bit messy in there. Okay, so I like to just kind of lay a towel here on the seat just to protect it from any water. You're going to bring your tools and materials here and keep them nearby. I like to put the bucket here or bowl or whatever you want, and just dip that magic eraser in and rinse it out. I also recommend gloves, as this is really gross. So we're just gonna have a slightly wet, I'm squeezing that pretty hard, nothing's coming out. And just be careful of these little wear marks. That's worn away steering wheel. So avoid trying to hit that straight away. Start with these areas that are most saturated. And all you're gonna do is just lightly, I'm talking lightly, just rub up and down. And kind of keep doing that. Just rub, rub, rub. You may see some flakes of the magic eraser coming off. And then look at your pad, and that is all dirt and disgustingness coming off. Dip it in there, rinse it out, and repeat. Just kind of keep working. Make sure you really get behind here, all around the steering wheel, pretty much everything you touch, and really give it a good rub, and just making sure not to go too hard. And there we go, more dirt, more crap. Rinse it back off, try and rinse it out, and it's clean again. Periodically, I like to get a towel and just wipe away any of the wetness. And here again, dry it up, and look at that difference already. Look at the difference between this side, just shiny, so the sun's not helping, and this side, all flat again. Shiny, flat, shiny, flat. So that was just after one small pass of water, and we're going to continue this over the whole process. A heads up, you may start to see parts of the magic eraser breaking off and falling away. This is normal, so just keep on going. One pad should easily last your whole steering wheel. Okay, time for a little 50-50. We have nice flat steering wheel, and we have still a shiny steering wheel here. I've kind of done here. Look at that. Dirty, clean. Dirty, gross, clean, nice. So this has taken, I mean, this is a 5, at most 10-minute job. And just make sure to really get, behind the steering wheel too. It's where you touch, you don't think about it, you don't see it, but it's also pretty gross back there. So, but yeah, before, after, so much nicer.
A few minutes later.
And there we have it, a nice clean steering wheel. No more shiny, no more gross, a clean, flat, matte steering wheel. It just improves the car so much. You can also do your shift knob if you have an auto or manual, but these do tend to be a little bit more, I want to say a little bit more touchy. So be really, really careful about doing your shift knobs because they are a bit more, it's a bit of a thinner leather and whatnot there. So just be careful with that. Here's the bucket. That is all disgustingness of people's hands and, oils and grossness. It's quite disgusting, which is why I like to recommend wearing gloves. The next step now is going to be coating the steering wheel. So basically we've stripped off a really fine layer. Think of like shaving. So like you've shaved your face now, you want to put a moisturizer on. Same kind of deal with leather. Leather is like a skin, it's cow skin. And you want to treat it, like skin. So you want to moisturize it, you want to look after it, nourish it. So the best way to do that is to frequently clean it and coat it, and just use like a leather cleaner just to quickly wipe off any remnants that you don't see, as well as giving a UV protection. Now think about it, your car is sitting in the sun all day getting the heat and the rays of the sun from the windshield. So you want to make sure that the steering wheel is protected. You can already probably see some little spots, maybe like wear marks on the steering wheel after you do this. It's normal, it's just normal wear. And if you can't get any of that off, it may be time for a new steering wheel or to recover it. So what I like to do now is then coat it with a UV protectant, and this will just a quick spray, a spritz, or onto your rag. This is the one I was wiping with. Get a fresh towel, and then just do a couple of spritz, coat it up really nice, and then just wipe on your UV coating. As you can see, it kind of dries up, looks kind of wet for a second, and this is just when I basically coat everything and protect it from the sun. I'd say probably every time you wash the car, you should just coat the steering wheel, and that'll clean and protect it the best possible. A couple more sprays, but it's really up to you how you want to look after your car. End of the day, no one looks after the car more than you, and you drive it. So it comes down to especially eating in the car, and any kind of foods and stuff that you have in your hands, not washing hands frequently. That's going to leave your steering wheel looking a lot more dirty. Sometimes you can't help it. I work in the automotive industry, and sometimes you'll touch things on a car that's really dirty and you just can't help it. So preventative maintenance and just wiping it down every so often, protecting it, and really getting all into the cracks and crevices here that you're going to touch. I especially like to go in between here, like this little spot where your thumb kind of rests or finger kind of rests, and just really get up in there, get underneath here where your knees might rub as you get in. As much as you can, really coat it up, wipe it in good, and then just buff dry. I hope some of you guys found that really helpful. I know I have, and I've helped a lot of other people in the past just from sharing that little bit of advice. It's cheap, it's quick, and it's easy, and it's super effective. So if you've got any questions, please send me a message. And yeah, I hope this video helps out anyone else wants to have a nice clean leather steering wheel. Thanks guys, see you next time.